Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, so before we get into this one, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just gonna give you a quick breakdown, quick synopsis of what happened here. So Joe Budden tried to virtue signal pretty much and call up Adam22 for his coverage of Kevin Samuels following Kevin Samuels' passing. All Adam22 was simply cut up the interview that he did with Kevin Samuels and drop it in the clips. But Joe seems to have a problem with his coverage of it, which is absolutely crazy of a position for him to take, being somebody in the media. As soon as somebody dies, generally people cover things in relation to his life, their work, and various other things. If he looked at the field, he would understand that everybody that Kevin Samuels was close to, his friends, his associates, such as Anton Daniels, O'Shea Duke Jackson, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, them niggas were posting all sorts of Kevin Samuels material, tributes, reacting to his content. O'Shea Duke Jackson was breaking all the stories in relation to his death, even the conspiracies that people were bringing up. That's what you do when people die. You celebrate their life and you cover things in relation to that specific person. We all know this in media. Adam had to defend this point, which was absolutely asinine. Everybody on the Joe Budden podcast agreed with Joe, and they couldn't see the flaw in their argument. Joe got loud and aggressive, like it would change anything. It's like,
all due respect, shut the hell up. I want to hear that.
Everybody in the comment section of the Joe Budden podcast agreed with Adam. They acknowledged that Adam stood his ground, to give him credit for that. So let's get into this. Oh, shout out to Yo Fam in the comment section. Yeah.
Woo. Rest in peace to the Godfather.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get this super chat. All right, you got a spot on the super chat. Now let's get it.
Kevin Samuels.
Rest in peace.
I don't like what you did after he died.
What?
It's disgusting.
What, re-uploading the
Disgusting.
parts of the interview?
Disgusting.
What'd he do?
You know what? Joe Budden has some crazy ass copyrights. So he didn't say anything negative about it. He just re-uploaded everything he had affiliated to Kevin Samuels, and he thinks that's nasty business because he's profiting off of the death. Oh, what up, TG? Yeah, man, Joe needs to.
Hold up. What is this shit?
I don't even understand the angle. Let's listen a little bit further. I don't know what's going on. There's a bit of delay going on right now. Let's smooth that out real quick. All right, let's get it.
Done clips from that interview, so I think we clipped a bunch.
So
of
you found a good time to do it.
Yeah, well.
That sounds disgusting to
You
me.
had a
Nope. Hold on, y'all. Adam's speaking facts. He says every YouTuber out there knows this. This is absolute facts. If you turn off the monetization, it's gonna spread less because YouTube has less of an incentive to push it because they're not making money off of it either.
Turn off monetization.
Hey,
If you turn up monetization, you're going to stop it from.
Hold on. You're having some technical difficulties right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, let's get into some comments while I fix this real quick. Yo Fam said, did Joe go after T.I. for uploading KS interview after passing, even though Adam interview was released months before his passing? I don't think so. And the thing is, T.I. released his interview after he passed, but didn't release it prior. So he was sitting on that for a while. Pause. TG says, why is he watching Adam's pockets? I have no idea why he's doing that. He's watching. Okay, so someone drops it right after and they're capitalizing and you see the views run up, so now you're mad and you're trying to hold them accountable. That makes no sense. Joe missed the mark completely on this one. Even in his comment section, people are like, the crazy part is, this has 591 likes. This comment says, the crazy part is that no drummer interview with Kevin Samuels made me start watching and supporting his content. It was a very positive interview. And it was a very positive interview. Very positive interview. It shed a light on a lot of things that people did not know anything about. A lot of positive shit in relation to Kevin Samuels. Look at this. Hold on. I love how they constantly attack Adam and he keeps cool and responds well the entire time. I'm with Adam on this one. I don't see anything wrong. And he explained himself very well, especially in a 4v1 situation. Literally everybody in the comment section agrees with Adam22 on this. All the content creators, we obviously agree with Adam22. And if you look at everybody around Kevin Samuels close to him, they were all putting out content. O'Shea, Anton, I've said, even what's his name? The lead attorney. Everybody was putting out content in relation to Kevin Samuels. Tommy Sotomayor was covering it. That's our job in the media. And we're profiting off of it. Yeah, that's our job in the media. What are we supposed to go broke and not be able to pay bills because we're profiting off of stories? Make it make sense. It's so stupid because every story we do, it could be a rapper getting shot, anybody dying, people are covering it. It's just what happens. Joe's not like, oh, that's nasty business. Why are you covering it and profiting off of it? Okay, so news stations are going to do that as well? It's all nasty work? What are we talking about here? It's like Joe does not understand his place or his part in his role in the media. Get back into it. When an artist dies and their albums sell through the roof because people are playing it to celebrate the artist. Someone said in the comment section, this got 170 likes as well. It says, you cannot claim playing someone's music is a celebration, but reposting someone's interview that they did to promote themselves isn't a celebration. I don't fuck with Adam, but these takes are trash as fuck. They're reaching and his responses are mostly logical. Even KS wouldn't be against people posting the interviews he chose to do to get his message out there and grow his brand. Everybody wants their legacy to live on. What the fuck are y'all talking about? That is a great comment, and that goes right into this. Like, this is so bad that I could have literally came up here with nothing in my brain and went straight to the comment section and did this reaction because everybody sees it the way Adam sees it, and any logical YouTuber or fan would see it. This is a bad hill to die on, and they died on this clip for 10 minutes.
So the audience is searching his name, and it's like,
oops, hold on, y'all. Let me fix this real.
I don't see what's wrong.
He's trying to say it's sinister, but if he had dropped it prior to that, when before he died, and say that the buzz for Kevin Samuels, the steam kind of died off a little bit, he was just dropping those random clips, it probably wouldn't have done that much. So he's saying by using the moment and capitalizing off of it and knowing that it's doing so, it's going to do well is malicious. That's a very emotional argument, and it's like, sir, you're in media. For somebody in media to make that point, it's so bad. It almost comes across jealous.
How do you not?
It almost comes across like, oh, you were able to capitalize off this and run up the views and I wasn't. So I'm going to virtue signal and act like I'm morally superior and I would not do that, and it's nasty work. And it's like, nah, man. Nah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
I just realized his angle on this. I just realized the angle. He's trying to hold Adam accountable and trying to use Adam as a conduit pretty much to make the point through the point he wants to make about Vlad. He's trying to make it through Adam. Oh, people like the likes of you and Vlad, you're doing this nasty business. It's like, you don't like Vlad. We understand that. Vlad's getting cooked today. We have a reaction. We have some shit to talk about Vlad. We're cooking Vlad later. Vlad needs to hold his L. Vlad said some dumb ass shit. I'm not going to ruin the next show, but he said some dumb ass shit we're reacting to too. But nah, he's trying to use, this ain't it. I'm having mad technical difficulties low key right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold the fuck on. We ain't going out like this. We definitely not going out like this.
Totally eliminated from this. That's what makes this nasty.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so this is the ultimate case of jealousy and hating that shit. That's what this is. 100%. Because they said, oh, the point was The music was already out there. They're just replaying the music. Well, guess what? The interview was already out there. All he did was chop it up in clips so it's easier to digest and there's more content out there when people search for it. So what you're mad at? You're mad that he ate off of it. You're mad that there was money off of it. That's some hating ass shit. There's no other way to explain that. That's some hating ass shit. I'm a virtue signal to act like I'm above you and what we do is so altruistic over here and what you're doing is absolute scavenger bullshit. Stop it, man. We see right through it. That's nasty. That's nasty business. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting this shit. I'm getting this shit right, man. Y'all gonna have to give me 30 seconds. I'm getting this shit right. We're gonna have the reaction the way it's supposed to be, the way it's normally is. No more of this failing. Hold on, y'all. Nah, this bugs me more than y'all. I'm gonna keep it a stack. There we go.
Nigga, you just hating, feel me? That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches, feel me?
That was Kevin Samuels' legacy. That was the interview that he put forth. That was his words, and that's the way he represented himself. This is pathetic. What are you doing, Joe? This is the softest shit in the world.
A light other than, hey, this man died. Let's honor him and respect him.
A very easy way to remedy this would have been like, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Tell me that you...
Back to the point I made at the beginning of the show. If all of Kevin Samuels' fans, or not his fans, his friends, his contemporary, his friends, the people that he did shows with, the people that supported him, the Anton Daniels, the Melanie King, the O'Shea Duke Jackson, if all of them are publishing as much Kevin Samuels content as possible, and those are his people that held him down, why would you think what Adam is doing from one interview, chopping it up into 5 clips, is sinister? And you're trying to hold him accountable here, and you have the whole cast and nobody sees the flawed logic here.
Are lacking the humanness to where you don't see what I'm saying.
Kevin Samuels dedicated his life to spreading his message.
You don't know. Wait, stop. That's more bullshit.
Yep. What we're seeing here is the Joe Budden podcast feeding into the loud, aggressive minority that you hear on Twitter. Those liberal cucks that are mad at everything, that are loud and retweeting themselves so aggressively, but no one really cares about them. It's the same thing with the black women on Twitter that went in on Kevin Samuels. That wasn't majority of black women. That wasn't majority of women, period. That wasn't majority of people. Way more people supported him than people were talking shit. It's just that the shit talk rises to the top. Come on, man. You can't be blinded by this. Y'all are leading a group of people in the culture and speaking about various topics twice a week. It's like y'all can't be feeding into that small little group of liberal cucks that are mad about everything. That's pathetic. I'm gonna keep it a stack. They're saying it's exact opposite in real life. No, it's exact opposite in your circles. When people say there's 2 Americas, there's really like 10. As in there's people that are famous in certain circles, there's people that are accepted and tolerated in certain circles, and there's people that are toxic in certain circles, and that's more of the liberal, softer circles that you see, and it's like his world is completely different from their world, clearly. Adam's on the West Coast as well. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. You got to get these likes up. If y'all want this to do well in the algorithm and following uploads to do well, we got to get those likes up. Now, that was the worst cliff I've ever seen the JBP die on. Virtue signaling at its finest. Massive reach. Honestly, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is game.
It's that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. It was that pillowy soft. What the fuck is going on here? This sounds like a cast of bitches, my nigga.
No, this nigga gay as hell.
Like, this is bad, man. I think Joe's trying to clean up his image a little. I don't know. I don't understand the angle. I just don't. I really don't. And then at the end, which one is Ish and which one is Ice? I can't remember. But this nigga tried to hit him with the...
Stop that. You're white.
He tried to hit him with the, oh, you have a white person's perspective on this. This was just a all-around L for the JBP. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more. We have a reaction regarding Vlad. Y'all might want to check that out. We're going to wrap this one up, though. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you join the members. We out. Yeah.